Today's a little bit harder to get out of bed. He would hate seeing me cry.
Yeah.
But it's just all I seem to find myself doing these days is because I miss him so much.
Yeah. And it's like, it's okay. Like, you feel that.
It's just all this love that you feel that you have for someone that you put into them. And now there's no one to give it to.
But there is. It's not the same. Yeah.
That's my biggest fear.
Yeah.
My biggest fear is losing a member of my family.
Kelly Osbourne sat quietly, staring at her phone, the screen glowing softly in the dim light of the room, and for a moment, she almost forgot. Her fingers hovered over her contacts list, her heart moving faster than her thoughts, and there it was, her dad's name, still saved, still there like nothing had changed. But everything had changed. The reality hit her again, just like it had so many times before, heavy and sudden, like a wave she could never fully escape.
Mornings are the hardest for me. Mine is the morning.
Yeah.
Because it happened in the morning, and I used to spend most of my time with Dad in the morning.
Yeah.
I hate going to bed at night.
Yeah.
I totally understand that. I said I totally understand that.
I hate going into a room empty.
Yeah.
I mean, I slept with you for the first 2 months so that you weren't on your own. But then I felt like you needed some space.
This time, it wasn't just a memory or a passing thought. It was deeper. It was the painful truth that she would never be able to press that call button again and hear his voice on the other side. 8 months had passed since Ozzy Osbourne, her father, her hero, her safe place, died. And yet the pain felt just as fresh, just as sharp as it did the day she lost him. She tried to explain it to the world in the simplest way she could, but even her words could barely carry the weight of what she felt inside.
That's my biggest fear. My biggest fear is losing a member of my family because we are such a unit and so close that we're nothing without the other.
You think your life is hard? She wrote in a quiet but powerful post. Wait until you can't call your dad anymore. It wasn't just a sentence. It was a cry from her heart, a truth that only those who had experienced such loss could truly understand. Losing someone is one thing, but losing the person you always ran to, the one who made everything feel okay, is something else entirely. And for Kelly, Ozzy was that person. Growing up, their bond was something special, something that even fans could see clearly when they watched their famous family reality show, The Osbournes.
Shut up.
Why are you so fucking goddamn rude to me, Kelly?
Because you're talking about I don't go to hospital unless they give me heroin. I'm sorry, I don't really want to hear you talk about that.
I love you.
Fuck off.
While the world knew Ozzy Osbourne as the wild, unpredictable rock legend, the Prince of Darkness, Kelly knew a completely different side of him. To her, he was just Dad. Funny, warm, sometimes chaotic, but always loving. He wasn't just a rock star in her life. He was the one who made her laugh when she felt like crying, the one who defended her, the one who understood her in a way no one else could.
I know I can't say fuck, I have to behave myself.
You can't say what? Terrible, isn't it, my own children's sweeties?
But I learned from you, Dad, it's alright.
Alright, I need to learn from the best, baby.
Their connection was natural, effortless, like they spoke the same emotional language. Ozzy never hid how much he loved his daughter. In fact, he said it proudly, even joking many times that Kelly was his favorite child. Some people might have thought he was just teasing, but those close to the family knew there was truth behind those words.
Now I'm 55.
No.
I'm 55.
I think he's 56 as well.
Shut your mouth.
Dada.
Dad.
Say good morning.
Good morning. I don't want everybody to see.
He and Kelly shared something rare, a deep understanding and closeness that only grew stronger over the years. They were, as he once said himself, like two peas in cod. Even as Kelly grew older and built her own life, that connection never faded. If anything, it became stronger. She could call him at any time, for anything, whether it was something big or something small, and he would always be there.
Ozzy, go talk to her. She's sad. Go give her a hug.
She'll be alright.
That was the part that hurt the most now. Not just that he was gone, but that the simple, everyday things were gone too. The quick calls, the random conversations, the comfort of knowing he was just one phone call away. Now there was only silence where his voice used to be. Ozzy's death came as a devastating blow to the entire family. At 76, after years of health struggles, he passed away from cardiac arrest, leaving behind not just a legacy in music, but a family that loved him deeply. For Kelly, the loss was more than just losing a father. It felt like losing a part of herself. Grief didn't come in a straight line. It came in waves, sometimes gentle, sometimes overwhelming, and often when she least expected it. She had tried to put her feelings into words before, describing grief in a way that many people found painfully relatable. She once shared that grief doesn't really go away, it changes shape. It becomes something you carry with you every day, something that quietly lives in your heart. She described it as an ache that becomes part of your life, something that doesn't leave but instead teaches you how to keep going even while it's still there. There were days when she felt strong, when she could smile and remember the good times, the laughter, the love they shared. But there were also days when everything felt heavy, when even the smallest reminder could bring her to tears. A song, a picture, a memory, or even just seeing his name could be enough to break her all over again. And yet, she kept going, because she had to, because life doesn't stop, even when your heart feels like it has been shattered into pieces. At the same time, Kelly was dealing with other changes in her life. Her relationship with Sid Wilson, the father of her child, had come to an end. It was not an easy decision, especially after years of friendship and love, but it was one they both felt was necessary. They had tried to make it work, especially for the sake of their son, but sometimes love alone is not enough. Sometimes the best thing you can do is let go and choose a different path. The timing made everything even harder. Losing her father and ending her relationship all within such a short period left Kelly emotionally exhausted. It felt like everything in her life was shifting at once, like the ground beneath her feet was no longer stable. But even in the middle of all that pain, she remained focused on one thing: her son. Her little boy became her reason to keep going, her source of strength when everything else felt uncertain. Being a mother gave her purpose, something to hold on to when grief tried to pull her down. She wanted to be strong for him, to give him the love and stability he needed, even when she herself was still healing. Ozzy had loved being a grandfather, and that made the loss even more emotional. He had spoken with joy about Kelly's son, seeing a bit of himself in the little boy. He joked about how the child would grow up to be adventurous, full of energy, and maybe a little mischievous, just like he had been. Those moments, those memories, now felt even more precious. They were pieces of him that Kelly could hold on to, reminders that even though he was gone, his spirit lived on in their family. As time passed, Kelly continued to share small glimpses of her journey with the world. Some of her posts were direct and emotional, while others were more quiet and reflective. At one point, she shared a message about seeing people for who they truly are, not who you wish they could be. It was a simple quote, but it spoke volumes about where she was in her life. She was learning, growing, and slowly finding her way through the pain. Another message she shared hinted at a deeper change within her. She spoke about silence, about how sometimes the most powerful version of a person is not when they are angry, but when they choose to step back, to stop giving their energy where it is not valued. It showed a different side of her, one that had been shaped by everything she had gone through. Despite everything, Kelly remained strong in her own way. She stayed committed to her sobriety, something she had worked hard to maintain, even during the most difficult moments of her life. That alone showed her resilience, her determination to keep moving forward no matter what. Her story over the past year had not been easy. It was filled with loss, change, and emotional challenges that would have broken many people. But through it all, she continued to stand, to keep going, to find small moments of light even in the darkest times. And yet, even with all that strength, there were still moments like the one she shared. This simple but heartbreaking truth of not being able to call her dad anymore. Because no matter how much time passes, no matter how strong you try to be, some losses never fully heal. They become a part of you, something you carry quietly, something that changes you forever. For Kelly Osbourne, life without Ozzy will never feel completely whole again. But in her memories, in her heart, and in the love they shared, he is still there. And maybe in those quiet moments, when the world slows down and the noise fades away, she can still feel him in some way. Not through a phone call, but through the bond that nothing, not even death, could ever truly break.